So I've been working on the lighting model for this scene. These are just debug flat shapes, they aren't affected by the light. If I move the light around, you can see that the torus is affected. It doesn't look quite right. So this is the direction to the light. It's in direct line with it on the x-axis. At least I think it is. Yeah, more or less it is. So that's, if I get 0 there, as near as I can using iron GUI float slider. If I then move it down through the middle of it, it doesn't look right. So these outer facing faces, the normals, should be pointing towards the camera as we're looking. So as we go down, that should be getting brighter, then they should get darker as it goes below. Now it kind of works on the opposite side of the torus, but this side, not so much. So yeah, so this is consistently taking the light into the screen. If we take it far enough, we can see it appear over there. And you can see that these shapes that should just be dark because they're very much in our face and nowhere near the light that's way over there now are being affected. So that's something I'm looking at. I'm looking at why that's happening. Now I am a complete lighting model noob. So the first thing I'm going to need is a way to iterate over my shaders. Now I can reload textures and I can reload meshes, reload their objects, but I can't reload shaders. So the first thing I'm going to do is reload shaders. The next thing is I am going to look at improving this control with some zeroing out of the light. There's only one light and there's only one lit renderable at the moment. So in my objects area, this one, I need to be able to create this object, this lit object. So the debug marker is the flat, unlit, it just exists. Because it's a debug marker, I always need them to exist. They aren't affected by lighting. I would need them to be visible. And this with the lit shader is what I'm going to iterate on. So I need to fully expand this and do a shader manager improvement. Obviously I have the information here. The other thing is that I only have a vertex and a fragment shader. I want a geometry shader as well. I want to be able to sort of generate maybe a normal display with a geometry shader and draw little green lines for all the normals. So they're my 3 tasks I think I need to take on next. I'll do the reload first, then I'll expand the definition of shaders. My shaders are defined with XML, so I build them in. So this XML, the shader definition XML, just needs a geometry shader, which I'll call direct whatever .geo, and go from there. That's my update.